Hello everybody, it's the Worm. Welcome back to more Steins Gate. We're going to be moving right along, I think, today. Not much to talk about, really. We simply had the visitor Moeka arrive, and she's extremely interested in the IBM 5100, but that's not really a surprise. And we had a little, well, a somewhat amusing series of events where, our main trio here, in succession, just spilled the beans. So that was pretty funny. The only other thing really to talk about is that weird dream sequence we had at the beginning. And, well, I just have written down, Rentaro passed out, had a trippy dream. Chris's voice said to go past the event horizon, time and space had switched, not to turn around, and he felt like he was becoming a jelly man and going faster than the speed of light. So, whether or not, all those sorts of things is stuff we've talked about and learned recently, so it could just be just having a nightmare. So, I'm not entirely sure if that'll be entirely relevant going forward, but at least it's an example that, what's been going on the past few days has definitely affected him in some aspect, which makes sense to me. As I've said multiple times now, I don't know, I would not be taking it as well. So, let's just continue on. We are telling Moeka what's going on with our device, so this is just seems like a terrible idea to me, but it's gonna happen, so let's just get through it. Okay. Let's see here. I pull hard with both my arms, tearing the microwave door free with a terrible screech. The screws were loosened, but it sounds like I might have broken something too. Well, whatever. That's a somewhat cavalier attitude to, what should be an incredible device.
Mayuri, これはすでに電子レンジではない。タイムマシンなのだ。
工房だよ。じゃあ岡に新しく電子レンジ買ってきてよ。
Might not be a bad idea if it'll prevent people from just messing with it.
そんな金はない。
Or not. Okay. Besides, this was Daru's idea. Removing the microwave door means we don't have to open it every time we want to send a D-mail. Oh, okay. Interesting. So it's not the opening of the door that matters. It's just the door needs to be open. Okay, that's another detail. Needs to be open. Not the opening. Okay. Cool. Daru is currently reprogramming the microwave so that it won't stop when the doors open. He's already programmed the forwarding feature. Moeka takes a picture with her phone. I cover the lens with my hand.
撮影は禁止だと言っている。
記念に。
何の記念だ。とにかく撮るな。
Moeka complies. I registered her as lab mem number 5 just a bit earlier. Or would it be 005? It was a choice between letting her leak the word of the time machine or forcing her to join our group. I reluctantly chose the latter. Or choose the latter.
俺も随分甘くなったものだ。昔ならば容赦なく始圧師の命を絶っていたところだろう。
Moeka is standing right next to me, but my monologue has no effect. Looks like she wants to ask me something.
なんだ
本当にタイムマシン。
本当だお前にも後で見せてやるだから絶対に口外するないいな
I mean... Never mind. Maybe I'll... yeah, never mind. Moeka nods.
よーしプログラム終わった
Krisu, lying on the sofa, looks up from the technical manual she was reading. I was about to say, she got here about 30 minutes ago. I was about to say, when did she get here?
それじゃあ実験再開ね。でもまた店長さんに怒られないかな。
Yeah, he better not be here.
案ずることはない俺は昨日ミスター・ブラウンとこう約束したのだ今日はもう揺らさないと誓うとな
Man. I mean, yes, I understand the point, Rentaro, but still, it is certainly a level of rudeness I'm not comfortable with. He better not be here, just because, you know, I'm sure he would be very upset.
つまり揺らさないと約束したのは昨日だけであって昨日から見るところの明日である今日は揺らしても問題ないのだ
Yeah, but here's the problem, Rentaro. He's the landlord, you're not. If that's not... He's just hoping he's not here, right? He's not seriously considering this. Because if he's here, if I was Mr. Braun, you know, the second I heard a shake, or felt a shake, I would be going upstairs and, you know, laying down the law.
何の解決にもなってないだろう。どうしてそこまで自信満々でいられるのか不思議。
Exactly, exactly.
つまりこう言いたいのかクリスティーナミスター・ブラウンやれと
言っとらんわ。それに岡部みたいな兵糧が向かっていってもあの店長にはかなわないでしょ。ムキムキだもんね。
Unfortunately, it's impossible to experiment without shaking the building. Which is pretty crazy thing to just say and read. I have no choice but to negotiate with Mr. Braun somehow. The other four members look at me in anticipation. Are they planning to sacrifice me?
それがシュタインズゲートの選択かしかし
While trying to think of a way to avoid talking to the manager, I wander over to the window and look outside. Oh, hey. Well, there's clearly Suzuha. Is this Mr. Braun's girl? I can't remember her name. A girl is polishing her bicycle in front of the building. A much younger girl is squatting next to her watching her work. They're alone. I feel like I must have written that down at some point. Let me see. Do. Nai. Or Nae? Nai? I would assume Nai. N-A-E? I'd have to hear it again. So that's probably Nai down there. I can only see the backs of their heads from here, but I know who they are.
そこのバイト戦士
When I call her, Suzuha looks left and right while wiping the sweat off her brow before finally looking up here. The girl beside her also looks up. This cute little girl is Tennoji Nai, Mr. Braun's only daughter, who looks like she came to play with her father today. I've always wondered how it's possible for such a muscular man to spawn such a cute girl. Nai bows her head when we make eye contact. I return the nod and then call out to Suzuha.
そこで何をしている？
見ればわかんじゃん。自転車磨いてんだよ。
今日はバイトじゃないのか？
バイトだよ。だからここにいんだし。
You're polishing your bicycle even though you're at work? I mean, I guess the store barely has any customers. To put it bluntly, was there even a need for a part-timer?
彼女まだ自転車いじってたの？
I can hear Karisu's sour voice from inside the lab.
さっき私が来た時も階段の前にいて思いっきり睨まれた。
Looks like they're still fighting.
おいバイト戦士、ミスター・ブラウンはどうしている？
ミスター・ブラウン？誰
？1階のジャンク屋の店長のことだ。
ジャンク屋じゃなくてブラウン管専門ショップでしょ。
Hold that thought. Lukako. That's right, we did ask Lukako something. I guess about his dad. He's irresponsible. My dad usually acts normal, but he gets strange when only family members are around. Like, why was I raised as a girl in the first place? Dad says I was supposed to have another sister born before me, but when I asked Mom, she said he was making it up. I'm kind of fed up with him. P.S. I did 10 practice swings. Huh. Well, that definitely sounds peculiar. Let's see here. That's it. There was, without a doubt... Oh, excuse me. That's it. There, without a doubt, lies the key to the tragedy that occurred 15 to 20 years ago. Mom says he's making it up. How does she know he was lying? Your father may be embracing some darkness deep within his heart that he hides from everyone. Or fed up. If you don't like cross-dressing, then say so, otherwise he'll just keep having his fun. If you want to change his status quo, then burn those Miko robes in the courtyard. I mean, there's something to be said about that. You know, stand up for yourself and that sort of thing. So we can try... Maybe try to... These two sound like we're trying to get more information about what happened. This one... You know, this one sounds like we're encouraging him. I'm gonna try that one. Although, there's a difference between just saying so and then burning the robes. That's quite a jump. But sure, let's try it. My assistant's so picky. Junk shop was just a joke to add a little Hoin Kyoma spice to the mix.
ああ、ミスター・ブラウンってそういう意味か。お父さんの名前はミスター・ブラウンじゃないよ。
Yeah, well, maybe it should be Nai. The little girl diligently corrects us on her father's name. She must not get the joke.
店長は出張サービス中。しばらく時間しないんじゃないかな。
There we go. All right. All right, Rintaro, you have your permission. Although, I would assume that if the building is... If Mr. Braun comes back and finds the building, oh, I don't know, collapsed, he'll probably realize what happened, but, you know. Until then.
何？それは本当か？
ほんと。じゃなきゃ私そこでサボってないよ。あ、ないね。サボってることは店長に話すね。
It's interesting that so he went on a service trip. I'm not entirely. Oh wait, does that mean maybe a customer called and said I need CRT repaired, and he went out to service it? Is that what that means? So when you say a while, do you mean a while as in for the day, or? I'm gonna say probably for the day, because if it were a longer trip, I have to imagine he would take Nai with him, right? He wouldn't just leave her alone?
じゃあ今度自転車に乗せて。
It's a blessing from the gods. I give my gratitude to the part-time warrior and shift my attention back inside.
聞いた通りだ。これこそがシュタインズゲートの選択なのだろう。ミスター・ブラウンは今不在。すなわちそれは実験し放題であることを意味する。
結局根本的解決はまた先送りするのか？
シュタインズゲートの選択だと言っている。
何でもいいからさ、とりあえず電話レンジセカンドエディションバージョン 1.03 を試したいんだけど。
セカンドエドションバーゼロション
Exactly.
セカンドエディションバージョン 1.03。
How did we get to 1.03?
そんなやぼったい言い方はよせ。この改良型はヘブンリーメリーゴーラウンドだ。
Wow. That's quite different from the phone wave.
名前なんてどうでもいいだろう。いいから実験を。
Sound of a camera interrupts our quarrel. Moeka has her phone pointed at us. How many times have I told her not to take pictures?
楽しそうだったから。
Mayuri smiles happily, Daru doesn't react, and Karisu turns away in a huff.
そんなわけない。少なくとも私はこのサークルのノリにうんざりしてただけよ。
それにしてもこの助手ツンデレである。
Uh-huh. Tsundere. A girl who is usually aloof and acerbic. Tsun. But becomes blah, blah, blah. Let's try that again. A girl who's usually aloof and acerbic, Tsun, but becomes affectionate, dere, when alone with her romantic interest. However, the definition has become more broad recently. How recently?
誰がツンデレだ？
おお、マキセ氏ってツンデレの意味わかるん？
知らないわよ。
どう見ても知っているな。顔にそう書いてある。
Kurisu bites her lip. So, she is familiar with otaku culture. I wonder how she got that knowledge while living in America.
早く実験を。
Moeka's tired of waiting. Moeka, well, one, how old are you? And two, what do you do? I mean, it's summer break, so she could just be a student on break like we are. It's just hard for me to gauge that kind of thing here. She's shown great interest in the time machine ever since we told her the truth. Of course, I made her promise never to write an article about it. I threaten to take her phone away if she breaks her oath. Oh, can you just imagine? She'd just, how would she even react if her phone was suddenly gone? I'm curious. Okay, the phone wave name's up to change is ready to send a D-mail whenever we are.
じゃあオカリンの携帯に転送されるように設定するから。
Daru types my phone's not me. Daru types my phone's mail address into the X68000's keyboard. We decided Mayuri was going to be the one to send the D-mails, so she starts typing on her phone. You set the microwave timer to 60 seconds and press start. Even though the door has been removed, the microwave runs like always. The discharge phenomenon occurs, and Mayuri's mail goes through the phone wave named subject to changes dedicated phone to mine. Tuturu. You know what's interesting? I don't know if this matters at all, but when he scrolled down there, yeah, so it's the 3rd, so that's 2 days ago. What was interesting to me is the little icon of the mail had it as already read. Did you see that? I don't know if that matters at all, but I just thought that was interesting.
これは
Moeka stares at my phone in what I assume is disbelief, though it's hard to tell given her lack of expression.
どう？これで電話レンジカッコ仮が紛れもなくタイムマシンだと分かっただろう。
I don't know, man. If I were just a random person and I was told there was a time machine, I probably wouldn't buy it at first. I would not be ready to just accept it. Even if I was shown this, I would think, okay, there's a glitch or something, or I just would not be willing to take the leap of faith to think that this is a true time machine. But I guess Moeka does believe that. Or at least, maybe she does. Moeka just keeps staring at my phone. Uh-oh. Part-time warrior's voice comes from outside the window.
またグラグラ揺れたぞ。しかもなんか光ってたし。一体何をやらかしてんの？
I decide to ignore her. Mr. Braun is one thing, but she doesn't scare me at all.
さてラボメンの諸君。
Oh, wow. She's just here now. I assemble all the lab members, including Moeka, for a meeting.
第73回円卓会議を始めようと思う。
昨日は第66回だったぞ。間の6回はどこに消えた？
Shining finger. What's a rat? Moeka. I mean, I get it. I shouldn't be surprised, but it's still kind of funny.
細かいことを気にするとは器の小さいやつめ。だからクリスティーナは助手止まりなのだ。
だから私は助手でもクリスティーナでもないとあれほど。
I couldn't reply to that, could I? No, I couldn't. I ignore Christina's complaints and proceed.
オペレーションウルド第一段階では D メールが送れること D メールの性能について検証した。
It's still weird to me how we're sending these to the past and yet they seem to have no effect on the present as of yet. So there must be something I'm missing here. Operation Erd sounds military, Moeka. Yeah, I'm glad we're having your input here, Moeka. That's great. We discovered that we could only send up to 36 English characters.
今日の実験では作戦を第2段階へと進め、この D メールをより実践的に使ってみようと思う。
Yes, I would like to have that discussion.
実践的か。朝に
Yeah.
届くようにして、おはようオカリンってちゃんと見てもらえるようにするんだね。
そんなわけがあるか。そんなものはチラシの裏にでも書いておけ。
チラシの裏じゃオカリンに届かないよ。
俺が言っている実践的というのはすなわち
Man, you are just an entirely different person on here, huh? Okay. I take a short pause to look at all four lab mems. Why did I say that? I take a short pause to look at all four members, then lower my voice.
過去を変えられるかどうかだ。
Yeah, so this is officially getting into scary territory here. Shock ripples through the room.
ちょっと待って、そんなの危険すぎる。あんた神にでもなったつもり？
Yeah, no kidding. One second. Oops. Wow, change the past. I want to try. You are taking this way too easily, Moika. From arriving here to being told to overhearing there's time travel, and then immediately being interested in that, and then believing us when we say there is, now to immediately want to try and take part. That's quite a few steps in a very short amount of time.
おや、助手よ。何が危険だというのだ？
I feel like that should be kind of obvious, Rentaro.
タイムパラドックスよ。もしも仮にパラドックスが発生した瞬間に世界が吹き飛んだら、あんたどうするつもり？
その時は俺もお前も死んでいるだろう。
そんな無責任な考えで過去を変えようなんてふざけてるの？まさかあんた本気で世界に混沌をどうたらとかを実行に移そうとしてるんじゃないでしょうね。
いやいや、それはないわ。マキセシ、オカリンの言うことはもっと適当に受け流しておけ。
Huh. I just realized I could click up there. Chaos, what's this about Chaos? Are you a bad guy, Okabe-kun? We have... bad guy's kind of broad. I think I'm going to wait before I make an assessment of that nature.
そう？
大丈夫だよ。オカリンはね、本当はとってもいい人なんだから。
俺に対する評価など聞いてはいないが、クリスティーナの疑問には答えておく。
Nice person, I disagree. You won't lend me the IBM 5100 Mini. Haha.
確かに俺の野望は世界に混沌をもたらすことだ。しかしそれを実行に移すにはあまりにも準備が足りなさすぎる。ましてや18文字しか送れないメールではできることなどほとんどないだろう。ゆえに今回は俺の野望プロジェクトカオティックについてはひとまず置いておく。
プロジェクトカオティック。思いつき？
マキセシ正解。
イエス。
たった今思いついてとりあえず行ってみたっていうオチかと。オカリンっていつもそうなんだよな。
俺を分析するなダル。あとそこの助手、正解したかのようなガッツポーズはよせ。俺をバカにしてるのか？
Yes, yes they are. Let's see. First it was Lamau, now it's Raffle. Okabe-kun's funny too. Yes, everyone is so funny here. Yes.
ねえねえ、それじゃあ実践的な使い方ってどんな使い方なのかな？
過去を変える具体的内容について詳しく。
まずこれはあくまで 検証実験だということを忘れるな。過去を変えられるかどうかを確かめられればそれでいいのだから、変える事象は些細なことで問題ない。
岡部、あんたバタフライ効果って知ってる？
もちろんだ。
I've never heard the butterfly effect. Everyone's so smart I can't follow a conversation. Oh, come on, Moeka. I'm sure you have. Or at least some variation of it.
ああ、あれっしょ。風が吹けばおケアが儲かるってやつ。
I've not heard that one.
あ、いや、それは同じ意味のようだけど違うような。
北京で蝶が羽ばたくとニューヨークで嵐が起きるだろ。
あ、そうそう、それカオス理論の一つ。
Chaos theory, the theory that even if something can be expressed with a simple formula, it is difficult to perfectly predict its outcome. However, this doesn't mean that the result is random. It means that the slightest variation in initial conditions can cause wildly diverging outcome. Can cause a wildly diverging outcome. This theory only applies to long-term predictions. Yeah.
つまりあんたの言う些細なことでも意図的に変えれば未来に重大な影響を及ぼすかもしれない。その責任をどう取るつもり？
Yeah. Man, me and Chrisu, we're on the same wavelength right now.
タイターはこう言っていた。世界は多世界解釈で成り立っていると。
Okay. Continue.
だから過去を変えてもいいって？あんなうさんくさい自称タイムトラベラーの妄想を信じるの？
That's a good point. Like something out of a book, many worlds, you mean there are more worlds than just this one? I don't believe it.
妄想だと証明できるのか？
妄想をよりどころにして行動した結果、取り返しのつかないことになったらどうするのかって言ってる。
Yeah. Chrisu and I glare at each other. For some reason, I always end up getting emotional whenever I argue with this impertinent assistant of mine. Such weakness is unbefitting of an insane mad scientist. I need to calm down.
クリスティーナよ。お前は以前こう言っていたな。仮説を積み上げて理論が観測されたとき、それは本物になる。そうやって現代物理学は宇宙のすべての真実を理解すると矛盾しているぞ。
いいえ、してない。この電話レンジの原理にはまだ仮説すら構築されていない。今の私たちは手探り状態と言える。こんな状態で過去を変えてみようなんてリスクが大きすぎる。
See, again, I'm confused. In a sense, haven't we already been doing that with these texts? Or emails, I should say. The D-mails. How are they not affecting the past? I mean... If this goes to what Carissa was just saying, the smallest thing could have you changes. Certainly, sending emails to the past would, at least in my mind, count as... You know, that is not an inconsequential thing.
せめてもうちょっと調べてからにすべき。
Oh, so she's not unconditionally opposed.
実は試してみたくてうずうずしているのではないか？
Look, if it... Here's the thing. If we're able to change the past, and it causes like a new alternative universe to be created, you know, that sort of thing where they say at every decision, depending on whether you choose to do something or not, or anything like that, that's like 2 different timelines or something like that. If that's the case, then I'm I'm a bit less troubled about. Still troubled, mind you, but a bit less troubled. Versus, we go back in time, change the past, and that actually affects us here in the present, and the world at large as well. Just got to figure out. I mean, the fact that it feels like nothing's changed since we started doing these D-mails. I don't know.
そんなこと。
Krisu quickly looks away.
そもそも助手よ。お前は電話レンジカッコ仮はタイムマシンではないと思いたがっていたのではなかったかな。タイムマシンでないなら過去を変えることなどできない。それが証明できるかもしれないのになぜ否定する？
うるさいな。
それにタイムパラドックスのことを言うならばセルンはどうだ。奴らはすでに100人以上の人間を過去に送り込んでいる。タイムパラドックスの一つや二つ起きていても不思議ではない。
I mean, if we trust those documents that we read, then yeah, that is a good point. CERN, did you say CERN? Yes, we did, Moeka.
あんな非人道的な実験をしてる連中と同じレベルまで落ちるつもり？
人体実験などしないしできないのだから安心しろ。
Suddenly, Mayuri raises her hand. She was staring blankly at us this whole time, so I'm a bit surprised.
オカリンあのね、マユシーはよくわかんないんだけど、過去を変えるって何をどう変えるの？
Finally, some constructive conversation.
では答えよう。俺がこの作戦において何をしたいかというと、宝くじを当てるのだ。
You know, I had a similar thought, but yeah. I mean, it's something a lot of people think about first when they think of time travel. Another thing would be, you know, investing. Stuff like that. The jaws of everyone in the room except for Moeka drop.
僕は賛成。金があれば PC パーツ買えるし、メイクインにも行きまくれるじゃん。むしろ試さない方がおかしいっしょ。
That's my super hacker.
現金だな、オカリン。マユシーは悲しいです。
Although, the thing with lotteries, well, no, okay, let's leave the lottery discussion for another day. Let's not get into that.
もっとね、世界が平和になる方法とかを考えるべきじゃないかな。
Ooh.
例えばね、世界中のすべての人がウーパクッションを持っているようにするとか。
I like the way you think, Mayuri.
世界が平和にだと？なんだその偽善は。俺を誰だと思っている？狂気のマッドサイエンティスト。
岡部、志が低すぎ。
I'm surrounded by idealists.
そもそも趣旨を履き違えるな。世界平和だとか志など知ったことではない。これは過去を変えられるかどうかを確かめる実験なのだ。最も分かりやすいのは宝くじを当てられるか当てられないかだろ
う。でも最大の目的はお金だろ。
金を手に入れればこんなオンボロビルからもおさらばだ。大ビルか UPX に事務所を構えてやる。
I just realized. He's got some nice green slippers there, I see.
やっぱり。
綺麗事ではないのだよ。事務所を移れば開花のムキムキ店長の影に怯えず実験もやり放題。金があれば未来ガジェットに使える研究費も確保できる。それに例えば100万円あればマユリの大好きなバナナはトラックの荷台が山盛りになるほど買えるのだぞ。
トラックの荷台山盛り。
Uh-oh. She's being tempted.
まゆりさん、このゴーツ配りに惑わされないで。
黙れセレブセブンティーン。
Say what now?
セレンディピティ？
セレブセブンティーン。
何よそれ。
I don't know. Fugako, okay. I can't burn these music well, that's fair enough. Again, I wasn't going that far. I'd be, but just talking about it, you know? I mean, obviously he could be his, we're talking about the father here. The father could be different when he's among his family versus when he's with strangers, but he seemed like a pretty normal guy. I don't, maybe he's different around his family. Besides, I've been wearing them for as long as I can remember. They feel right. Is that Dad's plan? I'm strange too, aren't I? So you've no choice what to get. Well, that's not. Well, we'll continue the conversation, but that's not. No. Proper communication, people. We need to. I don't know. Certainly, if, again, I'd have to go back and look at the specific messages in the conversations, but if the dad is forcing him to be that way, then that's obviously wrong. And Lukaku should have a say about how he's able to, you know, express himself and be whoever he wants to be. Yeah, I don't know. There's something weird there. I don't know if we're ever gonna get that information, but we'll see.
親の金でホテル住まいをしている分際で人のことをゴーツ配りなどと言うな。
Chrissy puts on a sulky expression. I'm 18 now, she protests, but I ignore her. It doesn't matter if she's 18. Celeb 17 sounds better.
萌香さん、あなたはどう思いますか？
No reaction from Moeka. That's interesting. Chrisu reaching out to ask Moeka something. Hey. Or heh. Whatever my assistant was trying, it didn't work. I have no idea what Moeka is thinking, but I'll treat her lack of opposition as approval.
不満があるならば代案を出すがいい。過去が変わったと分かりやすく認識できる些細な事象だ。何かあるか？
私が今泊まっているホテルを変えてみる。
Okay. Chris's voice lacks conviction.
俺たちには全く無関係な話だ。セレブ17は品川だろうがウグイス谷だろうがどこへでも好きに移ればいい。
そんな言い方しなくてもいいだろ。
No idea what that is.
っていうか、なぜにウグイス谷？
あそこにはラブホ街が。
Oh.
そういうくだらないこと言ってるとロボトミー手術してあんたの前頭葉をかき出すぞ。
Alright. Holy crap, a lobotomy? That's mad scientist territory. And thus he is for it. Lobotomy is surgical brain treatment for mental disorders. In this procedure, a small hole is made in the skull and the frontal lobe is severed with a long scalpel. There are cases where this technique has cured mental disorders, even enough to earn the inventor a Nobel Prize. However, the technique has also caused serious side effects, including a loss of humanity. By the 1970s, lobotomies had been banned worldwide. Yeah, no kidding.
じゃあいつも買ってるジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを若鶏一口唐揚げに変えてみるとかかな。
マユリは一生唐揚げをむさぼっていろ。
Silence descends upon us. Kurisu and Mayuri are still thinking, but I doubt they'll come up with anything good. As for Moeka, I can't tell what she's thinking, or if she's even thinking at all. She's just staring at her phone, motionless. She's not even typing for a change. Daru has already declared his support for me, and now he's browsing some Moe news sites as if the whole thing doesn't concern him.
結局タイムマシンを前にしても思いつくことはそれほどないということだ。お前たちの想像力も実に大したことがないな。代案がなければ俺の案を採用する。
Kurisu frowns, but she doesn't raise any more complaints. As I thought, she too wants to know if we can change the past. She's a scientist through and through, and if I'm not mistaken, she has a bit of mad in her too. Mwahaha. I take up my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。これよりオペレーションウルド第2段階に移行する。ああ、問題ない。責任はすべてこの法王院京馬が取る。迷惑はかけんさ。そうだ。これが俺の選択であり、同時にシュタインズゲートの選択でもある。聖戦は間近だ。N、プサイ、コングル。
I put my phone away and look at my lab mems.
では、作戦開始。
Nobody moves a muscle. They just look at each other.
開始って言われても具体的に何をすればええの？
俺に指示されなければ何もできないのか。
まずは宝くじを買ってこなくちゃ。
いえ、過去の当選番号を手に入れればいいのよ。
その通りだ、セレブセブンティーン。よくわかっているじゃないか。
セレブセブンティーン言うな。
Want to go back to Christina?
つうかさ、宝くじにもいろいろ種類があるっしょ。ここはやっぱ夢のサマージャンボ行くしかなくね？
ああ、それね、こないだテレビの CM で見たよ。
当選発表はされたのか？
来週か再来週だったはず。
それでは意味がないではないか。D メールは過去にしか送れないのだぞ。
ああ、そうだよな。じゃあサマージャンボの抽選日まで待つとか。
本末転倒だ。サマージャンボにこだわるな。一番近い時期に当選発表が行われた宝くじを探すのだ。
ふむ、ちょっとググってみるわ。
Daru starts searching on his computer. Meanwhile, Kurisu is thinking hard.
例えば未来から当選番号が送られてきたとして、私は信じるかしら。
It's a good point. It's a good point.
あのね、マユシーはそもそも宝くじの買い方知らないな。
そうよね。10代の女の子は宝くじは買わないと思う。
萌香は買ったことは？
When I call it to Moeka, standing alone in the corner of the room, her shoulders twitch. Then she shakes her head a little bit.
オカリンは買ったことあるの？
ロト6を1回だけやったことがある。
I didn't even get a penny.
お、ロト6ならちょうどいいかも。あれって確か当選番号を毎週発表してるし。
Quick search reveals that the Lotto 6 announces winning numbers every Thursday. They've also posted last week's first through 7th place numbers on their homepage.
この当たり番号を D メールで送るの？
そういうことだ。もちろんこれがロト6の当選番号だと補足してだが、
先週の一等だと2億とか。
What? 200 million? I think my heart skipped a beat there.
いや待て、一等はまずい。
なんで？
2億はさすがにビビっちゃうわよね。
いやそうでもなく、一等は目立ちすぎる。
You would get attention.
は？
わからないのか。俺は期間に追われている身なのだぞ。もしロト6で一等を出してマスコミから取材を受けることになってみろ。立ちどころに存在が知られてしまうことになる。
ならんわ。
じゃあマユシーが当選したことにすればいいんじゃないかな。
ダメだ。オペレーションウルト第2段階がそこのセレセブが言ったようにリスクがあるのも事実。
セレセブって略すなよ。
責任は取るという意味で俺が当選者とならなければ。
まさかあんた金を自分のものにしたいだけじゃなかろうな。
I ignore Celeb Sev's remark. The prospect of pocketing 200 million yen is certainly appetizing, but that would be too big a change to the past. Just like Celeb Seven said, we can't ignore the butterfly effect. We should flap our wings as softly as possible. I'm not scared of it or anything, really.
というわけでここは目立ちすぎずに2等を狙ってみようと思うのだが、ダリオ、2等の賞金は？
前回の配当金だと2300万円。
3等を狙ってみようと思うのだが。
それだと70万まで減るけど。
それでいい。その辺が妥当だろう。
岡部って結構チキンね。
I mean,
さっきまでタイムパラドックスのリスクを心配していたとは思えない言い草だな。セレセブよ。
no, I still shouldn't talk about lottery. No, resist.
お願いだからその呼び方やめて。せめて助手にして。それに私はあんたの考え方に納得はしてない。
リスクを考えて多すぎず少なすぎずの絶妙な金額を設定しようとしているのに、お前の方がよほどごをつくばりだぞ。
どうだか。
She hit him with the no you response. Got him.
70万円だとバナナはトラックの荷台山盛りになるかな。
Nobody said anything about using the entire dividend on bananas, but it looks like Mayuri intends to do so. Let's ignore the glutton for now.
3等なら数字を5個的中させる必要があるを。
Last week's 6 winning numbers were 2, 12, 19, 34, 35, and 40. The bonus number was 8. First prize is for matching all 6 numbers. Second prize is for matching 5 numbers plus the bonus number. Third prize is for matching only 5 numbers.
萌えかよ。新たにラボメンとなったお前に最初の任務を与える。
Moika stares at me. She clearly didn't expect to be nominated for this duty.
D メールとして送る文面を考えてもらおう。何も知らない1週間前の俺にロト6を買おうと思わせるような文章を考えてくれ。
And you're asking Moeka to do this, huh?
私が
And you need to tell her the restrictions, too. 36 English characters. Although, can we send more than one set of D-mails, or what's the logistics here?
メールマンなのだからそういうのは得意だろ
Yeah, but she doesn't really know you as well as the others. Moeka doesn't seem that interested, but she nods. We set the phone wave name subject to change to forward to my phone.
先週の木曜日っていうことは5日前か。D メールはそこに送るの？
Krisu puts her on her lab coat before checking the phone attached to the phone wave name subject to change.
抽選日が5日前だからそれより前に買っとかないとダメじゃね
Yeah.
だったら1週間前ね。7日は168時間だからちょっと調整して170シャープでセットしましょう。
170シャープと
Moeka has finished typing the email into my phone. Buy a lot of 6, sure to win. We replace the number 40 with 37. That should ensure that we don't get first or second prize.
まあこんなものだろうな
I'm half expecting nothing to happen. I mean, I'm expecting the D-mail to go through, but, you know, I wouldn't expect suddenly a pile of cash to appear in the room or something like that. But considering how the other D-mails have had no visible or no obvious change or anything, I mean, it's true that they've sent... None of the emails they've sent, or D-mails they've sent thus far are... You know, it's mostly just... It's nothing really concrete. But the thing... Here's what I'm wondering. Wouldn't they... This is the whole past change in the past thing. Wouldn't they suddenly have memories of receiving those emails from the past? I don't know. We can only send 36 bytes, so there's only so much we can say.
なんだかとってもうさんくさいね作り直す
Oh, Moeka looks sad. I stopped Moeka from erasing the mail.
これでいい他にやりようがないだろう確かにうさんくさいがな
大丈夫だよむしろねオカリンはうさんくさいものが大好きだからぴったりだと思うな
That's not entirely incorrect, but it feels like she's making fun of me. In any case, our preparations are complete. It's hard to believe that this is all it takes to send emails to the past.
さてシュタインズゲートを開くと
前から気になってたんだけど、そのシュタインズゲートって何なの？
That is the question.
オカリンの口癖なんだよね
シュタインズゲートはシュタインズゲートだそれ以上でも以下でもない
Yeah, that has been my sense of that thus far.
説明になってない。
いちいち水を差すな今考えるべきはそこではないだろう
I place my finger on the send button. My hands are shaking. I fight to keep them steady.
じゃあレンジ起動させるぜよ
I swallow hard. The turntable begins to spin backwards as the microwave comes to life. Electromagnetic waves begin to fill the space with a roar. The timer ticks down. 163, 162, 161. Change the past. Seems very simple to do. But just like Krisu said, there's no telling what might happen. I said I'd take responsibility, but that was just talk. If a time paradox does occur, it could do irreparable damage to the world I know. 150, 149, 148. How am I supposed to take responsibility for that? Lightning crackles in the air around us. It's working. All I need to do is press the send button. 136, 135, 134. I can't stop now. I want to see what lies beyond. Curiosity pushes me forward. There's no way this will destroy the world. There's no way. 122, 121, 120.
L 不細コングル
I press the button. My phone displays a flying mail animation, and the words, sending mail. 116, 115. Whoa. Okay. I think we've seen something like that before. But it kind of, It flashed, it went, it was as a, Sorry, that was very abrupt, and then it ended very abruptly. And I've kind of reached my time limit, so that seemed very, Okay. We're gonna call it there. Again, I'm half expecting nothing to happen. But we will see the fallout of this next time. Yeah. Alright, everyone. I've been The Worm. This has been Steins, and I hope you're all doing well, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.